Well, so here we are again, and in this video we're gonna talk about the different types of study session that we can make during college life. We know that college is not as easy as we think college it will be because we are used to high school levels like homeworks are uh, easier than college homework. So and in this video we are trying to make like many type of scientific study sessions or study tips that will make our life easier as a student studying each day. And it was really interesting for me hear about the way that if we study at night and we pass long nights studying, for example, from 10 p.m. until 1 a.m., our mind is totally exhausted and it can't retain anything about we study. So it's better that we like plan ourselves in a way that we can study uh, into throughout the day. For example, we can make a study session from, for example, 6 to 8 p.m. That will be easy for us because we are not tired as 10 p.m. and our mind will be able to capture all the information and will be in our grades will be better than we used to got. So it's really interesting for us because we as students we need to plan ourselves and we need to use wisely our time. So that's it.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Oriana, and I'm going to talk about study habits for college students. We always think that if we are with a group of people or if we already know what we're studying, we always get too confident and we don't study. And sometimes we study in places like in our bed or in a place where there's a lot of people and we cannot concentrate. But there are places that we can go to that will help us remember stuff that we studied. So that's why we have to alternate study spaces. For example, today I'm going to the library, tomorrow I'm going to Smith Falk, and on Wednesday I'm going to El Beta of Morazan, and that way we will remember the things we study in different places. And then study and homework groups. We usually, not all of us, but we concentrate more with people studying around us. Or if we have a question, we can ask them, and we have easy access to information with people that know more than we do. They recommend flashcards, as in something I don't know as much or something I don't remember. Then you write it on a flashcard, and on the back you write the definition, and that way it will help you remember. Sleep a lot, eat healthy, and take tests. Take tests, and that way you'll see what things you have to learn, what things you're missing, what things you still have difficulty. So take tests that will help you know in what you are having problems. Don't categorize yourself. That's very important. Don't tell yourself you can't do it, 'cause you can do it. If you think you can and you want it, you will do it an easy way. Go to class. Always go to class. Don't miss any class periods. And don't immerse yourself in subject material. Look for easy words that you can remember. Manage your time. The study time we have, 2 hours study time at night. Manage it. Use it. That's golden time. And last but not least, study. Study hard. Study everything. Read every day. And don't stress too much. You can go exercise half an hour and you'll make you feel better, and then you can take a bath, and then you can sit down and study, and you'll remember everything.
Getting to the mood for study before an exam is always the hardest thing to do because you have to study a lot of information. To help you to study better, there are some tips. There are some tips, like for example, taking tests before an exam just to practice, or example your knowledge. Also, you can alternate study spaces, so you are not just in one room and all silence. You can change the spaces. Also, you can study in groups, so you can exchange information with your partners. You can help each other. If someone doesn't know something, the other can help him. Or also, you can make flashcards, so you can put in the cards all the important information, all things that you always forget. So you can repeat those words during the day and take those cards wherever you go. Also, it's important to sleep before a test. Some people stay awake all the night studying, but it's important for exam go rested, and so your brain can work better, and your brain is not tired. Also, it's important to study during the week and not just one day before the exam, because study 10 hours after an exam is not better than study 30 minutes during the week, 30 minutes each day during the week. So because if you start 10 hours before an exam, your brain is tired, and you in some point you say I don't want to study, and you just read and don't understand. But if you study 30 minutes each day during the week, you are understanding information and your brain is working better. In my experience, I always study a day before an exam for 2 days, but it's harder to study all the information in one day. So it's important to organize your time and try to study all every day. So in that way it's more easy to learn.
Hello, my name is Mateo Zurita, and I'm going to give my opinion about the study tips. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about alternate study spaces. For me, studying in new places every time has worked because I can remember and understand better the information, but it has to be a calm place without any noise or disturbing things around me. I do recommend this tip for better understanding during this study time. Study groups. Personally, I do not like to study in groups because I get distracted very easily when there is many people around me. If I'm going to study with someone, it can be only one person or two, but this is just for me. I have seen that most people do enjoy studying in group and it becomes easier for them to study. Another method is to use the flashcards. Most people like to use the flashcards method, and I think it's very effective when it comes to studying because you exercise your memory. Personally, I have never used this method. I do not find it necessarily for myself, but if it helps most of people, this should be a very good thing to do when it comes to study and remember information. Also, going to class can be the more effective method to study because here it is where all the information about the topic is given and all kinds of doubts can be cleared with just asking the teacher.
Recent research has identified other techniques or to facilitate the gathering of information. For example, one of them is to study at short study sessions rather than a long session. Other one is to study during the day, not at night, and especially the one before the night before the quiz. Another one is to sleep because that will improve your performance in your test or quiz. Instead of highlighting your paper, use flashcards. So that will be the improve your memorizing and understanding the text you're studying. Another study is to teach rather than learn, because that I feel very I feel empathy with that, because I'm a tutor and I learn a lot from my students, and he learned from me. Practice. For me, that is the key of success. To practice and to study with anticipation. And obviously to put away your phone during your study sessions, because that wastes your time. It's a waste of time, actually. We are different. All of us, we're different, and maybe not all of these techniques fit for everyone. But my advice is to practice each of it, and only that way you will see which one is fit for you.